Hi, my name is Mike Field, and I'm selling a 1974 92-passenger Gillig bus. It's 40 feet long, and it has a twin-screw dually rear end. We're going to go through some of the parts on a verbal narration, and then at the end of this little movie, I have a bunch of clips of me starting the motor up, and so you can see the smoke coming out of it and how it's running, and you can actually hear the motor. So here we go. So stick around till the end of the show. Alright, here's the rear trunk of it. It's about 5 feet tall by 5 or 6 feet wide by about 6 feet deep. There's the passenger side of the bus. There's some more of the passenger side. And there's the twin screw rear end dually. Forgive me if I'm a little shaky on some of these. I haven't had my vodka soda yet for today. It's all primered up. There's the fuel filler neck. I believe it's a 100-gallon tank. There's the old batteries. I took those out and I put the two new large Series 8D. Cost me about $335 for the two. Now that's just black spray paint where I was showing the body man where I wanted to put this big window in. Now that red stuff on the front, that's not rust. That's spot putty. From the body man was using the spot putty to fill in some chips. There is the driver's front wheel and the driver's window and the radiator and filler cap. I do have the doors, the actual doors for those inside the bus. There's the emergency exit, and there's the rear driver's side dually rear end. All the tires are brand new. I put about $7,000 worth of brand new Alcoa aluminum wheels, and they're all radials, and I have new inner steel wheels. There's a remote starter with the oil pressure and the amperage gauge. Some of the inside tires, you can see the inside wheel is brand new. I went ahead and changed them over from the split rims to the conventional 21.5 by 11 inch wheel that you can get anywhere. Even Sam's Club sells them now for pretty cheap. There is some little bit of minor sun damage on the outside of them, but it's not like it doesn't go deep. There's a penny you can see almost swallowed into the tread there. And right there you can see it has all its tread. It has about 200 miles on these tires. Okay, now we're in the inside. It's a 5-speed Ford. It's driving a big stick shift. There's all your oil pressure gauges and air pressure. Instrument cluster, has a tachometer. Seat's kind of beat, but probably want to change that out anyway. I mean, it still works, it's just a little ugly. Yeah, that wetness in there, I went ahead and sprayed some of it down because it was awfully dusty. We live out in Quartzsite, Arizona, and the bus is stored there. And it's at my mini storage next to my bar and restaurant there. So storage is only $30 a month if you want to keep it there, and I encourage you to keep it there. You can even work on it. And you can run power out from the bar to the bus and even spend the weekends. There's the emergency escape on the side, on the driver's side, about mid bus. And there's some of the siding. All the windows are still intact. There's a second-hand propane fired refrigerator that comes with it also. Stands about 5.5 feet tall. All the windows are still in there. Okay, there's the headliner. That's made out of Cadillac fabric from 1987. It's a nice plush kind of velour. All the windows are intact, but the steel has been put on the side with the same screw pattern that the sides of the bus have, so it looks like it's factory. And there's the big cavern down the center of it. Some over the door. Entry door. Now the floor pulls out so you can get to the motor. Remember, that's not oil or anything, it's just water. And there's some of the motor right there, some of the top of the motor. It is a slant 6 855 Cummins. Starts right up. It's a great motor, doesn't blow out smoke at all. There's the drivetrain from the transmission. I believe it's an Allison transmission. It's 5-speed Ford. That's the only lock I have on it right now, so you may want to replace it. So it's like a Stanley hasp. You can always reach me at 480-628-5697, 480-628-5697, or kingsilky@hotmail.com. There's those 2 new batteries. It's KINGSILKIE@hotmail.com. kingsilky@hotmail.com. You can always see it right there. It's pretty cool too because it has a switch for the battery. So if you want to winterize it, you can just shut that switch off right there. You can see it right above that vacuum tank. And here's some random shots of the undercarriage. Want to make sure everyone got to see a little bit of everything. Some of the leaf springs and everything works good. I mean, mechanically it's good. I mean, you have to put together, you got to put the lighting back together. I have all the lights for it. It's already purchased, because we wanted to update all the lights. Some more random shots of the underneath. But if you have some time and a little bit of money, this would be a good project for you. I just can't do it anymore. I can't put it together the way I want to, and got too many things going at one time. Some more tanks under there. Yeah, because I moved it from one storage in town to my storage, and ran great, and no problems. So you'll see at the end of this movie. Hang on, don't click off yet, because I have there's several clips after these still photos in my narration that show me starting the bus and revving it up and turn signals and that kind of stuff. There's the exhaust. And that's the fan for the radiator. There's the remote starter. There's the turbo for the intake. And I do have the access doors for all these. See, the access door for that for the radiator is inside the bus, and the access door for this, that's the air filter for the intake, I do have as well. That's been chromed. And then they have some tire storage underneath in the belly. And more tire storage. And I'm going to let you go. Give me a call, 480-628-5697.
Yeah. Do that again! Hit the turn signal! Alright, the other side! Brakes! Hit the brake! There you go. Okay. Go ahead and start it up. Huh? And then we're going to shut it down again. Let me get over here.